No, I'm hit. Somebody get Bill. Somebody get Bill.
Cop down. Middle of the street.
These were moments when officers encountered the ultimate test of bravery and sacrifice, starting with a suspect who ambushed law enforcement officers, leading to the tragic death of one officer and 2 others fighting for their lives.
Leon, it's Houston Police. Let's do this thing.
In September 2021, officers arrived at Dion Leday's residence in the 5300 block of Aero Park at the Timber Ridge Apartments. Dion had warrants for substance-related charges. On their way to serve Dion his warrant, officers expected a simple verbal confrontation at best, but that quickly escalated out of control.
Houston Police, come to the door. Something just hit the door. Yep. Good morning. Hey, we have a warrant for... Ma'am? Where's Dion? Is he awake? Dion, step out here. Is he awake?
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Yeah, step out here. Okay. Dion, step on out here. You got to take care of some warrants. No.
Where is he? Where is he? You got it?
No, I do not see him. Dion, you need to step out. It's Houston Police.
Officers were unsure where exactly Dion was hiding inside the residence, as multiple shouts of his name garnered no response. Moreover, the lady in the house wasn't offering much assistance either.
Ma'am.
Hey.
I got you.
Making contact.
Where is he? You got eyes on him?
No, I do not see
Is Dion inside?
you need to step out. It's Houston Police.
Is Dion inside? Is he upstairs?
He's right here.
Right here? It's supposed to be right here.
Little did officers know that what would soon transpire would lead to unfortunate losses that would be remembered as a haunting memory. Dion finally did respond from within the house, but in a way no one could have seen coming.
Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing.
Hold on. Give me cover. Give me cover. Okay.
Somebody get Bill.
Give me Bill, can you come back?
Without warning, gunfire erupted. Officer William Jeffrey was struck immediately, collapsing to the ground. Amid the chaos, the officers focused on one desperate goal, getting Bill to safety. Tragically, their efforts came a bit too late.
Hey, we need to get Bill out. We need to get Bill out.
All right, ready?
That's good.
We need to get Bill out.
Bill! Come back, come back, come back! Come back! You good, Sarge?
I'm here.
Yeah. Where you at, Sarge? Where you at, right? Where, Sarge?
Unfortunately for the officers, Officer William Jeffrey sustained far too serious injuries and later passed away. But he was not the only officer shot, as Sergeant Michael Vance also came into the line of fire.
Let's do this thing.
God! Ah! Oh! Me.
Good. No, I'm hit. Somebody get Bill. Somebody get Bill.
Sergeant Vance sustained multiple leg injuries but managed to survive. The suspect, 30-year-old Dion Ledette, was struck on the scene, ending the standoff but leaving a devastating loss in its wake. Next, meet this tragic case where a Minneapolis officer's effort to assist a man in distress led to a fatal ambush and a deadly shootout.
Yeah, we have multiple shots fired! Multiple shots fired!
Where is he?
Multiple still being fired.
Cop down! There is a cop down!
On May 30th, 2024, in Minneapolis, Officer Jamal Mitchell responded to a 911 call reporting an injured man. Upon arrival, Officer Mitchell approached the individual, Mustafa Mohammed, who appeared to be bleeding and in need of assistance. But Officer Jamal would realize the gravity of this decision far too late.
Squad 512, look, we have at least 2 victims outside at the location, bleeding.
512 copy.
Hey, are we up? Hey! Who shot you? Who shot you? Are there victims inside?
When Mitchell approached Mohammed, he suddenly produced a handgun and shot Mitchell at close range. Despite being wounded, Officer Mitchell attempted to seek cover, but Mohammed continued firing, resulting in Officer Mitchell's death. Less than 5 minutes later, responding officers engaged in a shootout with Mohammed, ultimately fatally wounding him.
Stop.
Suspect is a black male wearing a hoodie. And we're getting shot at here. 22nd and Blaisdell. Actively shooting.
Where?
Copy. Actively shooting 22nd and Blaisdell.
Where? Where's the guy shooting?
That guy, come here. You're on the ground. That guy, yeah, go. That guy, watch out, watch out.
Yeah, we have multiple shots fired! Multiple shots fired!
Where is he?
Multiple still being fired.
Cop down! There is a cop down! Middle of the street!
191, 2 blocks out.
We're moving forward up the fire now.
Somebody actually went around the back and took a shot at him. Go around if you can get around that corner.
I'm going to be,
Oh, right there, I see him.
He's down! Move up! Hold up.
Come on. Reload. Reload. Hey,
I got you!
Stay around 22nd and 21st. They're shooting somewhere between the blocks. Copy. Stay away from 22nd and 21st.
Get up, get up, get up, get up!
anyone else? Anyone else?
We don't know.
Hey, get down, get down.
Following the fatal exchange, authorities secured the area and launched a comprehensive investigation into the incident. In the next case, a routine traffic crash response in North Dakota turned deadly when officers were ambushed by a gunman armed with an AK-47, leaving 1 officer killed and 2 others critically injured.
Fargo 534, 3 officers down.
On July 14th, 2023, in Fargo, North Dakota, what began as a routine traffic crash response turned into a deadly ambush when 37-year-old Mohammed Barakat, armed with an AK-47, attacked Fargo police officer Jake Wallen and his colleagues. Officers were working an accident scene when suddenly a barrage of gunshots was heard.
Jonas. Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got shots fired.
The situation rapidly intensified with officers calling for backup and urgently alerting Central Dispatch about the critical situation.
Central, we got a man with an AK-47. He's shooting at us. We're at backup. Central, shots fired, shots fired. We got 3 officers down. 3 officers down. Send everybody.
The officer advanced toward the suspect while shouting at him to put the gun down and put his hands up.
Stop moving! Stop moving! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Fargo 534, 3 officers down. Drop the gun! 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 Send the gun!
He's the only one?
He's the only one.
After the shooting, investigators found numerous guns, 1,800 rounds of ammunition, a homemade grenade, and explosives in Barakat's vehicle. The ambush left one officer dead and 2 others critically injured. In this tragic case from Wisconsin, a routine traffic stop escalated into a deadly shootout, leaving 2 officers and the suspect dead.
Officer down! Officer down! Officer down!
On April 8, 2023, tragedy struck Cameron, Wisconsin in an incident that would leave 2 dedicated officers and a gunman dead. What began as a routine traffic stop turned into a chaotic and deadly exchange of gunfire. The suspect in the case, later identified as 50-year-old Glenn Perry, was reportedly driving when he was pulled over by the officers. Perry was armed with a rifle and opened fire on the officers.
He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. Shots fired! Shots fired! Officer down! Officer down! Officer down!
Amid the chaos, dispatch calls and radio traffic painted a grim picture. Officer down, as first responders scrambled to piece together what had unfolded. Backup units raced to the scene. Reports confirmed 2 officers were critically injured, with urgent calls for medical helicopters. The area was secured and the suspect was also shot, but the devastating loss was already evident.
Jess. Is he down?
31, I'm at 8, no.
He's down? Okay.
Come here. Go, Chris. Come here, buddy. Come here. Okay. Yeah. Come on, we got it. Ready? Are you good? Okay. We're approaching. Yeah, we see it. All right, it's on his left.
All right, I got, move the gun. I got lethal. Yep, I got lethal. Cover me, I got guns. I got lethal. Get this rifle.
Yep.
I got lethal. You got that?
Yep.
Okay, roll him. With you? Yep.
Both officers tragically died at the scene, and Perry later succumbed to his wounds. Next, meet a case where a burglary warrant in San Luis Obispo turned deadly, leaving 1 detective killed and another critically injured. On May 10th, 2021, a tragic confrontation unfolded in San Luis Obispo, California, as 6 officers served a search warrant at an apartment on Camellia Court, following an investigation into a series of burglaries. Despite efforts to contact the suspect, identified as Giron Edwards, it was a lost effort. But the moment the officers breached the door, it ended up triggering a deadly ambush.
Police department, search warrant, open the door, we're gonna force entry. Giron?
Edward. Giron.
Edward, open the door. Edward, it's the police department, open the door. Edward, come out here.
The officers near the apartment scrambled down the stairs, seeking cover while gunfire erupted from the suspect. Meanwhile, Giron seized Detective Benedetti's rifle, using it to continue his assault from a strategic vantage point outside his apartment.
Shots fired, shots fired. He's got a gun, he's shooting at us. All units, all units.
During the gunfire, Giron hit and severely wounded Detective Steve Orozco with a shot to his head and his arm.
Are you okay, Steve? Hit in the head and arm. I think so. He came out, he pointed his gun at me.
A copy of it, 4223.
The officers returned fire, hitting Giron multiple times and forcing him to retreat deeper into the apartment. Seconds later, you can hear the sound of the self-inflicted gunshot coming from inside Giron's apartment when Giron used Benedetti's rifle to take his own life. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.